in addition, the Times has just reported that an official White House summary of the closed-door Oval Office meeting between the Trump and Russian ambassador and Russian foreign minister, according to the summary, in addition to divulging highly classified information to those Russian officials, Trump also boasted about firing FBI Director James Comey, who was overseeing the investigation into Russian interference.
Dear God.
And so the president also reportedly called Comey a nut job.
Yep. And basically suggested to them it's going to be okay because the scope of the investigation has narrowed now. I got this. I got rid of that nut job.
I mean, we're literally in crazy town now. We just went through 90 minutes and didn't talk about Trump, but it's like,
you can't escape it.
I just want to have on record in this video. I
want to talk about Sessions. I want to talk about the FCC. Like, I want to talk about the things that are going to affect people.
We just have to do another episode, which is just random. But I just want to say,
just Trump.
For the audience.
Presidency is done. Put a fork in it.
And for posterity.
It's done enough.
At this moment in time, what is everybody's prediction as to what will happen with this president? I just want to have it on record here. What do you guys think is I mean, we've never seen something chaotic like this in our lifetime, but we were born right after Watergate, right? So none of us remember Watergate. We remember the stories about Watergate. But this, to all accounts, everybody I've talked to who was alive during Watergate, they say this is much worse. What is going to happen to this presidency? Is there any way that the president makes it through 4 years? What does your gut tell you? How many years does he last in office? Let's set a line.
Nothing happens with a Republican Congress. Nothing.
Agreed.
Really?
That it is an absurd fantasy to think.
There could be a smoking gun. I think the GOP could.
He could resign.
He could resign. I also think the GOP could be looking at the situation and say, we're going to get no agenda items done.
Well, that's exactly it.
And we're going to lose this amazing golden opportunity to own,
If I were the GOP, and this is my, like the version of the Twitter big plan, I was saying this to my mom yesterday. Yeah. I'm like, everybody's making the GOP out to be so mercenary because they're getting behind him and refusing to acknowledge the realities in front of their face and supporting him. And I was like, no, if they were truly mercenary, if they were smart at all, they would say, we're going to cut this guy loose. Pence, frankly, is in all the same stuff up to his eyeballs, but is way more disciplined. And
he would get stuff done.
Will get stuff done.
He's not tweeting. He don't have a Twitter account.
And then the GOP would give themselves the opportunity, actually, to be the heroes in this story.
That's what's going to happen.
To say, we realize that this president, he was never...
You're assuming they're smart enough to figure that out. Oh, there's only two possibilities. It's that.
People are smart enough.
It's that or Dems get sweeped in
GOP
22.
Exactly. They need to seize the moral high ground and say, this guy was never one of us. He was a Democrat before. He's a danger to the country.
Listen, he won.
We trust Mike Pence.
We tried to give him a chance, and this is unacceptable. Mm-hmm. We realize it. And we have to fight for the people who elected him. They elected him here to get something done. Yep. We want to get what those people elected him to get done. He's not the guy to do it. It's become clear.
For all we know, and it's very likely, the series of leaks that are occurring now are part of that exact plan.
I
think they're trying to torpedo this guy at this point.
For sure. And all these people who work in the intelligence community, and I said this on CNBC when they were talking about, before he even took office, he was deriding the intelligence community before he took office. And I said, he's never even met with them, and he's deriding them publicly. Even if you met with them 3, 4, 5 times, the spies, and these people who are risking their lives, if you met with them 5 times and you were completely upset at what they were doing, you would tell them in private, hey, I'm concerned for these reasons. You wouldn't come out and not meet with them and then throw them under the bus. What a strategic mistake.
Yeah.
We're
at a point where nobody thinks there's truth in anything, but there is truth in one thing. There is kind of a deep state. And you don't mess with spies.
No.
Come on.
I watch
That's bringing a knife to a gunfight.
I watch Homeland with the subtitles on, and I read a summary afterwards. I understand how this works. I can tell you this. And based on...
I gotta go.
We gotta go. I want to thank my friends over at Mighty Networks. Gina built me a network for This Week in Startups that you can go play with. Type This Week in Startups into your app store and download it, and you'll find 2,000 entrepreneurs talking about startups. It's a really amazing network, and we could even charge people to be members of the network. It's free right now, but we may do that in the future and then hire somebody to be the community manager for it. And it really helps you organize your group, see statistics, and do polls. It's kind of like your own little social network just for yourself, and it really has helped us because we have 150,000 people who download every episode. Now we have the 1% of those people, just over 1%, hanging out every day talking about startups. So it's transforming our business in just the first 2 months of using it. And you can go create your own Mighty Network right now. MightyNetworks.com/twist, MightyNetworks.com/twist. Click on Create a Network, and you can start your business plan for free for 14 days. It is an incredibly powerful tool, and Gina is just a brilliant founder who's been working on this for a while. If you tweet a link to me with your network, at Jason and at Mighty Networks, we will, the best one is going to receive a t-shirt from Mighty Networks, and I might even retweet it for you. So go ahead and tweet me your network, at Jason, at Mighty Networks, with the hashtag Mighty Twist to win that free t-shirt and a retweet from me.